Okay, I have had a lot on my mind where we're coming up to midterms this year, and I am struggling because my mom was a stout Democrat. I voted Democrat for years until Bill Clinton. I just couldn't do it anymore. I voted for him his first term, but not his second. I struggled with Democratic policies, and at that time, some of it was my disagreement with his policy on not wanting to continue food stamps after 5 years, when I knew that someone like my mom, who had been on it for a while. Now, my mom was deceased by the time Bill Clinton came into office, but she had been on food stamps because she was living on Social Security on its own, nothing else. And so it was really hard. Well, speed forward to now, and I struggle with the fact that Amy Klobuchar's been on office forever. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure she's a wonderful person as a human being. But she seems to only want to help those in need, including veterans. And I am a veteran, but she only wants to go and help them when it's a campaign year. And I have seen this over the last 2 terms that she's run. 2 terms ago, I think it was, I reached out to her, asked for her help to get with my claim through the VA. So here's how that went. I received a generic letter from her staff saying, here's the form, this is all we can do for you. So I said, okay, so you say you're for veterans and helping them get the benefits they deserve, but only during campaign time, which is what you should say, because you do not help anyone other than during campaigning. So I thought, okay. So I finally got everything on my end taken care of. I didn't use her form because I had already filled out that form. And I finally got through to the VA to the point where I had some leverage going, and I requested her help again, and I got a generic letter that was actually stamped signature by her staff. And once again, I struggled trying to get things done because I really, really wanted to get through this and not take 9 years like it took my husband's 9 years to get through his claim. So if you are considering voting Democrat and you support people who say one thing while they're campaigning and will do it while they're campaigning, but then will not do it once the campaign is over and they've won, then you really need to consider how you're voting. And I'm not telling you how to vote, because God knows you're going to vote whichever way you want to, just like I have every right to vote any way I want to. All I'm saying is to please do research into these people. Don't just say, oh, well, they're a Democrat, so we're going to vote for them. Oh, they're a Republican, so we're going to vote for them. Oh, they're independent, so we're going to vote for them. Because that's not the way you should be voting. You should be voting your conscience, your morals, and by doing research on the person that you want to be in office to represent you. Hence the reason why I have not voted Democrat since, I don't know, 2000, I believe, was the last time I voted Democrat. And it might have been before that. I really just want you to know that there are good people out there and that will do what they say. I'm just saying that the Democrats in Minnesota do not do what they say, and never have since Paul Wellstone and Bruce Vento have passed away and not been in office. So please, that's all I'm asking, is do research before you vote. With midterms coming up, now's the time to start researching. Thanks for listening.